Welcome to another Comic Corner again. This one's not about comic pickups, but as per, I'm hoping, well, probably the last video you watched, this is what I got that took me 8 months to actually receive everything. And that is for the 75th anniversary of Superman, Canada Post and the Royal Mint did up some commemorative coins and stamps and all sorts of stuff. And so I decided to get a few items. Now I also wanted to include in this some stuff I had picked up a long time ago, and I mean years and years and years and years and years ago, but I can't remember where I put them. So maybe for another video you may see some other stuff. But let's start this off with the first package that I received way back in October 2013. And what these are, this was, like I said in the previous video, what we have here is two items. They're both postcard sets, and there are sets of 5 postcards each. Now here's what's on these postcards. They're all pictures of Superman, and here's what's on these postcards. Again, all Superman. And now what you might not, or maybe you did realize or not notice, is that the images here are taken from these particular comics. Well, for the most part. You want another view to see how that worked? You see, so guy there. Yeah. Right. Okay. So that was the first thing I picked up. Well, I picked everything up all at the same time, but this is the first thing they shipped me. Second package contained the first day issue cover, whatever, stamps, whatever you want to call them. And you'll notice those are the images of the Superman from those postcards. And it's postmarked day of issue, Toronto, Ontario. So include them in these nice little waxy paper thingies. So that was the second package. Now the third package, which took me 8 months to get, is also a day of issue, and this is actually the stamp, the general issue stamp for mail in Canada. The first day of issue, which is, well, it's this picture here, Superman, pulling open his thing to reveal the S, and you'll notice it's postmarked with the Daily Planet day of issue Metropolis. And this is the one, it took me 8 months to get, and I don't know why, but yeah, maybe one day I'll look into it as to what the problems there were, what was going on. But I find it hard to believe that, because I mean there isn't much price difference between this one here, even though it looks nice and fancy, and this one here. There isn't a huge price difference between if you wanted to buy this one or this one. Both of them are day of issue. This one has 5 stamps. This one only has 1, and these ones have pictures of Superman. This one doesn't. I don't know. The stamps are technically all worth the same amount. Yeah, check this out. 8 months later, right? And this is, gotta love this. 8 months later, day of issue means the day they were released. So these ones, you'll notice they say, I don't know if you can read that, but it's 2013 09 10. So that's September 10th. I got mine in October. This one, there's the date. Can you read it? That's right. 09 10. That's the 10th. So either look at these September 10th or October 9th. I don't know. They have a year, day, month, or year, month, day. I don't know how they did these. Maybe it was October 9th. We'll say it's October 9th. So these ones I got right away. But apparently, even though that one says day of issue, same day, apparently couldn't come to me until 8 months later. I don't know what the big deal is. But what I want to do is, in conjunction with the postcards, you know, because it's the matching artwork. And yeah, these postcards are postage paid, so I can just drop them in the mailbox and they'll go wherever I want. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not using them as postcards. I'm using them as large versions of the art found on these stamps. And what I want to do is do up a framed piece, but I don't know how you mount these things. So if anybody out there knows how you would mount, you know, something like this inside a large frame with other stuff inside the frame without, you know, using glue or tacks or anything, because this is the piece. You don't want to damage this thing, right? And I know they do it. I've seen first day stamps and stuff, and they're all, and coins and whatever, and I've seen them in that they, you know, they're all framed up and look gorgeous and stuff like that. And I haven't found anything online that really shows how to do it, and I haven't found anything from, you know, the collecting world and stuff like that that has, you know, equipment and stuff to be able to do it. And I can't think that they would glue these things or tack them in and put holes in them or something into these things, and I don't see any, you know, I was thinking maybe there's something on the corners holding it in, but I've never, you know, I don't see that. So yeah, if anybody out there has ever done any framing of that nature, or has, you know, purchased framed stuff and can check on them, or knows of anything in that regards, let me know, because I do want to frame these and get them up on the wall, along with other stuff that I have. But I don't want to damage them. That's the key. Mount them without damaging them. So if you know how to do that, let me know down below. Post links. If you have videos, post your videos. If you've done it yourself, do a video response, or, you know, PM me or whatever. Just let me know. I'd love to hear from you about it. And yeah, so that's what we waited, or I waited so long to finally get a bunch of stamps. But I think it's well worth it. When it comes to stuff like that, it's, you know, once I get it framed and all that kind of stuff and get it up on the wall, it'll look nice and such, and it'll be a nice little conversation piece should people come over. And who knows, it may be worth something, you know, 20, 30 years down the road. You know, maybe I'll, you know, sell it come retirement and live off the funds. Yeah, I don't see it being worth anything. Maybe a couple extra dollars. I might make $10, $20 off of it, but that's enough to buy me dinner, maybe, if I'm lucky. Of course, with inflation, dinner will probably cost me $50. And I'm talking about like craft dinners. Yeah, things get expensive really quick. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you're into stamps or coins or anything like that and collecting those things. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Post comments down below. You know where to do it. The doobly-doo is awaiting. Yeah, till next time. Take care. Have a good one.